And so, welcome back, guys. We're back with Dragon Age, and we're just about to do Emmrich's companion quest. So, we're back to Necropolis Halls. Let's go. Oh, and I got new quests here. Do what with the champions now? Why? I think I did get it on the way through because I didn't go back for champions, but... Because I know I picked two of them up at the same time, so... Because it was the last two that I needed to get.
New spirits.
This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
It grows.
Oh, that's the one that Viago was doing for him. Right, so where are you again? You're in Hosberg, aren't you? Right, that one. There you go. So I just sent you the video that my Hosberg was on. Well, you'll see, because I mean, if you check, because you scrolled pretty darn quick the other day when you were looking, so. Well, you might get in without using the door.
There's that haunting Myrna mentioned. The Fate Explorer.
The Lost Explorer. That's a big freaking thing you're carrying. Yeah, that's what I mean. So just have a check on the video, because you know what you're looking for. See? Yeah, you know when I was fighting the two dragons? I was doing like 5 grand damage on them. For like a charged bow shot.
Spite didn't like fighting that one. Don't ask me why.
That was Ernest Reldevar, a scholar who attempted to delve into the deepest regions of the Fade. What's left of the unfortunate man tends to wander.
Why didn't Spite like fighting him then?
I
Well, you
prepared
got the
that
videos
Fate
referred to,
Explorer.
so.
We are greatly indebted.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead banding together.
They have begun to seek blood.
That's not good.
Night brings music from the depths.
I'm unsure, my friend. Any other might hear it.
Hang on. So where's that? That's in the crossroads. What? Let's do Emmrich's first, because then we're going to go to the crossroads and find out where the buggery. Apparently there's a haunting there. Hey Manfred! Where we going?
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Uh-oh, what's Manfred done?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Oh, be kind to gentle Manfred.
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Yeah,
An undead
vaguely.
mage that's retained their mind. They're theoretical. Aren't they?
The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years,
Wait, you want to
I
become a
researched
lich?
and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Incredible. Do the other Watchers know?
Well, the most senior do. You weren't high enough in the Order to be informed. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Hold on. If you become a lich, then all this flirting we've been doing...
I should hate to lose your company while I'm still mortal.
What would you being a lich be like?
A vast leap. Flesh cast aside for bone, returned immortal for all time.
I might be very into that.
What Watcher could resist such exquisite necromancy?
Rook, please.
You never said we had to stop flirting.
Our prohibitions regarding the dead wouldn't apply to a lich, but I'd inform you before making any decision to... Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come.
Okay.
We have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
So if you were a lich, it wouldn't be a spirit mimicking you? It'd be your actual soul in the corpse?
It would.
I didn't think... Wait, is that what Vorgoth is?
Oh, No one knows what
No
Veilguard
one
is.
knows what Veilguard is. No, that's what Emmrich just said.
Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me.
Whose company?
Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back.
What elements? Is it us flirting that's holding you back, bro?
There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Okay.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
Oh. Oh, I don't know what to advise him here. Yeah.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkas? She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom.
Okay.
Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure.
How do I know which ones to do?
So what's a half-lich, exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkas was shouting so much.
No, she's always been that way.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkas avoided?
The spirits of the Necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a watcher, Hezenkas is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For
See, I
all
think he'd be
she's
a great
done, I
lich.
can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear, and of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
Huh?
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
Manfred's just doing his own thing over there, just trotting along.
Here we are.
Oh.
These your parents?
So these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Valkarin, they walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Hi.
I'd have dressed better if I'd known we'd be seeing family.
Oh, you look splendid.
I know I do. I look fabulous.
I'm Rook, also a Morn Watcher. Best greetings. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
No, I don't want... No, wait. End romance. I don't want to commit to a romance with you, Emmrich. I'm sorry. I commit to friendship instead. What would they have wanted me to be? Doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever you want.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible. I agree.
Oh, I just had the option to commit to a romance with Emmrich. I turned him down though. I stuck with friendship. Hey, I'm determined for Lucanus. Right, that one. Yeah, have fun. Why? But you'll have fun. You'll have fun. Yeah? Ooh. I don't talk about this, you know. Alright guys, we're going to leave that there. It's a nice short one, just to see the romance option there. But as always, thanks for watching, and we shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.